Oldtown has been my biggest challenge so far in trying to kill every single zombie in Castor Woods. But with well over 1,000 zombies dead in Oldtown alone, today I have finally managed to completely restore the town. We did it! That didn't even take as long as I thought it would. After hours and hours of trying, Oldtown was finally clear of the undead hordes. But for as momentous as a moment this was, my next revelation hit me like a ton of bricks. Whoa, hold on a minute. I'm jumping way too far ahead. There's still a lot more to the story before we get to that point. So let's go all the way back to the end of the previous episode when I went to bed after an exhausting day of zombie slaughter. I woke up the following morning, still tired from the sheer number of zombies I had killed the day prior. But I knew today would be no different. In fact, today I may have to kill even more zombies because I was determined to restore Oldtown sooner rather than later. But even that was still looking a long way off. That's way higher threat level than I thought. I actually genuinely thought I'd done a lot more than that. Oh man, Oldtown is brutal. I do have an idea today though, and that is a location I've actually done before. The Hardwood Art Gallery. This grounds is normally full of zombies, and I did it in one of my previous lives. So I know for a fact it's actually, it's pretty good. So I think maybe I'm going to head there right now. With a destination in mind, I set off into Oldtown. It wasn't long before I ran into my first zombies of the day, which I quickly dispatched. There were a few more zombies between the town hall and the art gallery, but not nearly as many as the day before. So I was definitely making good progress. Okay, there's a Hardwood Art Gallery. There is a lot of zombies in here, so strap in, because this is going to be a big one. I'd been here and done this all before. So this time I went in knowing exactly what was ahead of me and looked forward to crushing some zombie skulls. I'm not gonna lie, folks. That was pretty disappointing. I think because I did this so early in my adventure last time, I kind of blew it up in my head as to being like way more populated than it is, way more, not necessarily difficult, but having to try. This was ridiculously easy. There wasn't even that many zombies here. I doubt it even really made an effect. Oh, it actually did. The threat level is really quite low now. Okay, so maybe that was quite effective. The one place that I haven't done yet is this exterior road, hence why there are still zombies here. Where's he gone? Oh, he's got a friend. Oh, he's got a few friends. Anyway, what I was saying is I'm going to just run the length of this road, which is kind of like part of the ring road that goes all the way around Oldtown. And I do remember there being a lot of zombies on this road alone. So it shouldn't be too bad to clean out. It should be actually really easy, to be honest. Oh, especially now. Sometimes that happens at really convenient moments. Other times, not so much. But right now, couldn't be happier, to be honest. So long as there are zombies, which, there are. And there's actually quite a lot. So oh, that was nice. I've got to be leveling up now, surely. Yes, I actually did. Oh man, I feel like I'm leveling up much faster now. I mean, it's probably just the sheer number of kills I'm getting. And I've done a few missions, actually. It does kind of make sense. It had been all the way back when I unlocked the library tower that I had last leveled up. So reaching level 7 was more than welcome right now, even if I wasn't 100% sure what I would be unlocking yet. Right, let me do a level up. I've got 3 skill points. Not entirely sure what I want. The one that I was thinking about was efficient fighting, so my weapons don't break so quickly. That would actually be really handy. Some of the other ones that I kind of want to get are these down here. There's like driving efficiency. It's not too interesting, but a flamethrower would be fun. Advanced grenades would be fun. Grenade launcher would be really fun. But they seem a little way off, to be honest. So for now, I am going to get that efficient fighting. It's not a very interesting perk, but it is going to help me out in the long run. It's so funny how well I remember some of these areas. Like, I remember just the sheer amount of zombies that were there when I was clearing the national park. Oh man, this is really giving me like an appreciation or like a much deeper kind of knowledge of this map, and I really love that. I'm probably going to know Castor Woods better than I've known any game world ever. And that's kind of nice, actually. I don't think players often get to engage with an open world in kind of quite such detail, where like I am searching every nook, every cranny, every side street, every rooftop, every building. And I've already discovered stuff that I've never seen before. And my main playthrough of this game is like 73 hours. And I've got 2 saves, both of which are about the same. And in the last 15 or so, which this save is, I've found brand new places that I've never seen before. And that's kind of really exciting, actually. And it's kind of a testament to Techland for making a map that is so interesting that I can constantly be finding new and interesting places. I had already made some good progress clearing Oldtown this morning, but I was worried that it would soon slow down as I depleted the majority of zombies across town. So this is the part that I've been worried about when I've killed so many zombies in Oldtown that I don't know where to go next in terms of like finding the remaining zombies. This could end up being very difficult. Similar to what happened on Recreation Island, I was worried that I would struggle to find the remaining zombies in Oldtown. Luckily, I knew at least one area that I had been saving until last, and I knew for a fact it would be absolutely teeming with the undead. So since I started Oldtown, I've kind of been leaving one area of the town until last because I kind of wanted to enjoy the moment once I finally got there. And I think if I have a quick check of the map, Oldtown is pretty low and it might be time. I'm sure there's still zombies in the street, but I'm going to do the rooftops because it just sounds really fun to do. And there's going to be a lot of zombies up here and it means I get to do some really fun parkour. My plan for the rest of the day would be simple. Stick to the rooftops and kill every single zombie I come across. Hopefully by doing that, I would find and kill enough zombies to restore Oldtown once and for all. But I also couldn't entirely ignore the fact that there were still some zombies in the streets below. After all, one zombie left alive was too many as far as I was concerned. Well, speaking of zombies on the street level, there's a lot down there. Have I got enough arrows? Not enough, but I can definitely take out a fair few of them. Ooh, 2 in 1. I'll take it. With all those zombies dead, I climbed back up to the rooftops and began searching for more zombies. It didn't take long to find some. In fact, the rooftops were home to so many zombies, I had my work cut out for me. I had spent so long killing today, the sun was nearly set, and I was nowhere near a safe zone. In fact, I was currently at the top of a tower that I had no idea how to descend quickly or safely. Shit, how do I get down from here? Guess that way. Big jump. Ooh, don't like that. Okay, that's good. Right, I need to run. I had made it down the tower without falling to my death. So that was an achievement in itself. But now, I didn't have much time to get back to the safe zone. Though my worry was somewhat lessened by just how quiet the streets had become. It ended up turning it into just a quiet stroll home, and it was no time at all before I was back at the town hall, crafting some more throwing knives, and then going to bed. I'm going to keep it quick today, but if you're enjoying this video, then be sure to leave me a like, a comment, and of course, subscribe. I've been really trying to reply to literally all of my comments, so if you fancy a chat, head down to the comments section below. I'd also like to give a massive thank you to all my channel members who directly support me in making these videos. In particular, I'd like to thank my Ultra Mega Tier members Turok, Johnny the Third, Inner Thighs, Lost One, Avec Galante, Horatio, Timon, Freezy, Bryn Sparks, and John Whiteley. I love you all, thank you for watching, now let's get Oldtown restored. Oh, I can't believe I'm still in Oldtown. I've done nothing but killing for like 4 days straight. It just feels like it's never ending, and I'm at a point now. Oh, look how low it is. But that's actually still quite a lot of zombies left to find. And I'm genuinely struggling to find them. I do know there is still a lot of zombies out on the rooftops, so that is where I'm going right now. I'm going to try and somewhat methodically actually cover the rooftops, but I've been finding that quite difficult to do because, I don't know, maybe I'm not trying hard enough, but I need to do it. There are genuinely quite a lot of zombies still out on the rooftops. I can see 2 there. 2 there. I know I've run past 2, but I'm just trying to... there's 1 over there as well. 1 over there. Okay, so there is a chance. So it's 4 over there. There is a real chance that just clearing the rooftops might finish this off. So long as I kept on going, I was guaranteed to restore Oldtown today, and I couldn't wait to finally see the back of the place. We did it! That didn't even take as long as I thought it would. I think I got really lucky and just found some areas that had some quite like heavily populated zombies on the rooftops. Oh, okay, that's a funny one though, because I know for a fact there are still zombies up on the roofs. Yeah, see, there's 3 zombies down here. When we first cleared the national park, people basically moved in straight away, so it'll be interesting to see if that happens here too. I'm going to just head over to Town Hall Square. Nothing has changed here yet. I know in the trailer for Restored Land, there is some stuff that gets built over in this direction. But yeah, it looks like people haven't moved in yet. Maybe I'm going to have to sleep until tomorrow. Quickly heading back to the town hall and sleeping until the next morning, I hoped survivors would have started to move in and reclaim Oldtown. But while a few people did appear, it was something else that made my heart sink. I'm excited to see what this is going to be like. If anything at all. It looks largely the same as ever. I thought there'd be a little bit more outside the town hall. There is a guy there. Okay, that's progress. Hello.
Feel safer here whenever you're nearby.
Well, I guess there's one guy. I don't know whether things improve the longer you leave it. I haven't really been back to the national park to have a look around. But I did kind of expect... Well, I didn't expect there to be a bloody zombie just stood in the middle of this area. Okay. What an impossible task I have set myself. Oh my god, look at them all. This area is restored. In what way is that restored? I could barely believe that so many zombies were still roaming the streets of Oldtown. I had encountered zombies in restored areas in the past, but nothing on this level. Okay, there's more zombies. I don't know how to feel about this, to be honest. Like, this is particularly egregious. I remember when I finished the national park in particular, and there was a couple of zombies still around, but only a couple. This is more than just a couple. Like, can I see any from here? No. But that might be because I did... No, yeah, right there. 2 more zombies. I'm very confused by how this whole restored land system works. It is never ending. I knew Oldtown would be never ending. It's ridiculous. 3 more zombies over there. Right, let's go over there and deal with them. I can't do this forever, surely. Oh, shit. Okay, one of them fell off. I think 2 of them did, actually. And there's the 3rd. Oh my god, there's bloody more. 4 zombies down here. I could honestly sit and ruminate on this all day, killing more and more zombies and never leaving Oldtown. But that wasn't helping anyone. I needed to move on. Hopefully, in my absence, the survivors would move in further and clear any remaining infected themselves. Well, this whole situation has left me on a bit of a bum note, to be honest. I think I want to do something positive to end today. So I'm going to actually head over to the farmland and get myself set up and ready to start clearing the zombies there. Although I don't know whether I should even call it clearing anymore, because clearly restoring the areas doesn't make much of a difference. Oh, it's 2 more. There's always more. It had seemed like an age since I had been in the countryside surrounding Oldtown, and I was really looking forward to the change of scenery. So for the last time, I made my way across Oldtown and headed to the train station where I knew a truck would be waiting. Thankfully, along the way, I didn't encounter any more zombies, and in fact only ran into a lone survivor. Maybe there really was some hope for Oldtown after all. Regardless, the truck was exactly where I expected it to be, so I got in and hit the road. Unlike previous drives, today I didn't care about running zombies down along the way, and I ran down a lot. Okay, now I'm in the farmlands. I need to find myself a base of operations, and I do know that I think towards the north. Oh shit, hang on, let me deal with that. Anyway, as I was saying, towards the north there is like a grain silo which has a safe zone on top, and it's kind of the best one in the region, and I believe it's here. I think I am right about that. I'm going to try and find that right now. With my destination set, it wasn't long before I arrived at what would soon be my new safe zone. I just had to hope that unlocking it was nice and simple, and I wouldn't do anything stupid along the way, like falling to my death. Well, that's a lot of zombies. Right, we're here. This is the big grain silos. So if I climb to the top of here, there's a really nice safe zone actually, which would be really handy to have access to while we're here. And then there's actually quite a few watchtowers in this area as well. Unlocking this safe zone was easily the most difficult and dangerous one I had done so far. The initial stage involved precariously climbing the silos and making more than a few jumps that made my testicles retract inside my body. But this stage was manageable, and I made it with little to no incidents. Yeah, stage 1 done. Right, where do I go next? That way. I'd very much like to not fall from up here, because that probably wouldn't be a very good day for me. Those words would very quickly come back to bite me in the arse. Falling from this height would almost definitely result in a quick and final end to my adventure. So I probably should have thought twice before saying that I'd like not to fall, because I definitely jinxed myself. Oh shit. Holy... Why did I say I don't want to fall? I can't believe I survived that. I didn't even do a landing roll thing. That was so lucky. Okay, let's not do that again. Once again, I genuinely had no idea how I survived such a big fall, but I had got lucky once more. The only problem was, I still had to attempt that very same jump again. That was called getting cocky. I tried to just jump straight off of the rope onto the pipe. I shouldn't have bothered. I should have just been nice and slow. I'm doing it again. Just take your time, Luke. I would need to be much more careful this time. And to keep me on my toes, a new friend decided to show up and say hello. Where did you come from? You weren't up here a second ago. Hi, buddy. Right, take 2. Try not to die this time. I'm going to make sure that I have full health just in case. That is where I'm going, that pipe there. I just didn't grab it. Oh, okay, we did this time. My butthole clenched a little bit then. I had successfully made the jump this time, so could breathe a little easier as I made it to the top. Surely nothing else could go wrong. There we go, we're at the top. Got some boys to deal with. That is all good. I'm going to try and put the ladder down very quickly. You bastard! You jammy bastard! What the... It just kicked me off while I was trying to do the ladder. What a dick. And now they're all falling. Serves them right, really. The worst thing about all of this was that I had failed to lower the ladder at the top, so I had to climb all the way back up once again. Thankfully, I was something of an expert at this climb by now, so managed it with no more hiccups. Well, only just. And we're up. Ow, dude. Oh, he fell. Oh, it's you. Oh, okay. I thought it was just a viral. Just a banshee being a dick. Well, I imagine she's dead now. Right, ladder. Thank you very much. All that was left to do was clear out the zombies at the top of the silo, which only took a couple of minutes as most of them had already fallen off. With them all dead, I just needed to power up the safe zone, which I wasn't actually entirely sure how to do. You know what, maybe follow the big power cable. That would be smart, I reckon. What is this? Oh, that's the powered cable. That has to be plugged in down the bottom, I believe. And that is what the hay bale is for. I was a little bit nervous that wouldn't work. At the bottom, once again, I plugged in the power cable and climbed the ladders back to the top, where I headed inside to pull the power switch. Safe zone activated. There we go. We've got a foothold in the farmlands, and we've also got a blueprint here for good night. Which, oh, it's a baseball bat. That might be worth making. Oh, shit. And the saw blade launcher. Oh, that'd be quite fun, actually. Maybe we'll make one of them. It had been a long road to get here, but I was excited to finally be in a new region with new areas to explore, new secrets to find, and plenty more zombies to kill. But as usual, that would all have to wait until the morning.